Hey guys, I got the Allure box and I got my new resubscribing to Allure right when they're changing their box cover, and it's red now, and then it is We Know Beauty Best. We Know Beauty Best. So I guess that's all the way around the box. It's $29.99, and I know many of you have probably already seen this box, but I hope you'll stick around and see what my choice color was on our little eyeshadow pod, or whatever it was, the little eyeshadow that they had in there. And again, it's $29.99 a month. You usually get a choice of one thing, and the box has a value of usually $125, $30 or more. My box has $178.88 value this month, or $179, so I'm real happy about that. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here. Please, if you would, hit the like right away so that maybe this will help propel the video to get out to more. And if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. And a share or hype's not bad either. But either way, I just appreciate you being here. Now let's look in here and see what we have. We have our product card. And then they've got We Know Beauty Best. For over 30 years, Allure editors have tested, researched, and curated the products that truly deliver. Every item in your box is handpicked to bring you the very best. From cult favorites to future icons. Hope you love it as much as we do. So yeah, that sounds like fun, and it's been a while. I used to get this every month, and I quit for a while. I actually quit when they raised their prices because technically, in my opinion, they did that very poorly. They didn't give any announcement, no heads up, and they just kind of surprised us all. And, you know, most companies will do like a customer appreciation type thing where they'll say, you know, you've got a couple of weeks or months to renew at this price because we're having a price increase, blah, blah, blah. It's just good customer service. Well, they didn't do that. So I dumped them as soon as that happened, technically. And I really didn't mind too much because I had Ipsy that I was picking up, so I was able to get a lot of the same things. But Allure does have some nice products, and they have good value. And, you know, I'm not saying I'm going to get this every month, because if I'm not interested in the products, I'm not going to get the box. But so you can skip. And I'm just going month to month, and my September box is skipped. I'll tell you that right up front. I'm not going to get that one. I just wasn't too impressed. But I think that's the key. You know, we need to take advantage of these subscriptions that allow us to skip a month, or whatever it is that they do to help you in making your decisions, because you invest, even though you're getting your money's worth. There's no doubt about that. You get your money's worth way above what you initially pay. But you need to probably be liking the products that they're having. And I can't remember what next month's feature was or is, but I just wasn't too interested. But this month they had the Half Magic, and this is the eyeshadow single, and we all had a choice of one of those colors. It's a $15 value, and they said you'll use it, I guess, like velvety shade delivers pigmented payoffs in a single swipe. Who says you have to stop there? Tap it on with your fingertips for maximum impact, or blend with a brush. So you can use either way. And I mean, basically it's an eyeshadow. So let's see what mine looks like. Half Magic, so that's the name of it. This is technically, for me, I don't use a lot of individual pods. I call these little pods or eyeshadows. I'm not sure, but I think it was Mary Catherine Loves Cat. She's already shown her box, and I'm pretty sure True Wants has shown hers. But this is just like I don't know, it's like made out of paper. So there's nothing to write home about on the packaging. I'm sorry. I mean, it feels like an egg carton. But I picked gold, so it is a pretty color. And I think they said you could take this out of here and like put in those palettes where it's got the part on it where you can, I guess it's got the magnet, yeah, on the bottom. And it is trying to lift out of there. I'll just show you the color here. Looks like I still have my pencil on. Oh, that's that Bisha product, so that lasted a while. But there's the color, and it says you could put it on your eyes with your fingers, so let me just swipe some on. Give myself a little golden glow. I can see that it's going to be very handy for this. Now, I can say if you did want to carry this in your purse or something, it'd be small enough to have in your little cosmetic bag. But yeah, that's a pretty color. I like it. So I don't know if I have it evenly distributed, but at least it gives us something to go on. And it did brighten up my eyes a little bit. And I put that over that Bisha compact that had kind of like the pink colors. So anyways, that's okay. Half magic, so I mean you're getting part of the magic right there. And I think this is designed to go in one of those palettes. I don't have one because I usually, like I said, I don't get single shadows. I just buy the whole pack. Alright guys, well let's see what the next item is. It looks like we have some Meta K8. And I already know that's a good product. And it has a $68 value, so it more than pays for the box. And it says when your friends ask you to drop your skincare routine in the group chat, this is the serum they'll be thanking you for recommending. And it's a liquid peptide. And after cleansing, it says to massage a few pumps into your skin morning and night before applying your moisturizer. The lightweight liquid absorbs in seconds and layers well with products. And it says it never peels. Is that what that says there? The ultimate application. So is that when it says it never peels, does that mean that, you know how sometimes you can put on product and you can rub your face and it's like peeling off? And I hate when that happens. And usually when that happens, I won't use that product anymore because I don't like that. To me, it's like an inferior product, or it doesn't agree with my skin. It might work perfect for somebody else. But I learned about Meta K8 from Allure, I'm pretty sure, in the very beginning when I started unboxing, and I did like their product. And this is what it looks like. Liquid peptides. 30% multi-peptide complex. So let's see what it looks like, see what it feels like. Of course it's clear. You can tell that, and there's a bubble up of it. And it doesn't really have a scent. And I'll just put some peptides on my hands for now. It's really smooth. It's not oily. And I can see that it absorbs in quickly, so that's really nice. So that's a win, and that was $68 value. So like I said, that more than paid for my box. The next item is the Athr, and I've been asking, Athr or Athr Beauty. I probably just need to Google that, but it has a $28 value. And it says, after curling your lashes, and I never curl my lashes, but if you are curling your lashes, then you would put this on as a base of your lash line and wiggle it up and repeat from the root and reach your desired look. Now, I have one of these already opened up, so I am not going to open this up. I'm going to save this because I wanted to get another one. And Ipsy had it at one point, but it sold out before I was able to buy a second one. So now I have a backup, and it is a good mascara. You can see on there that the brush is really nice, and it really does extend and lengthen your lashes. So I would recommend it. The next thing we have here is Dr. Bird C, and it's a Barrier Defense Basic Cream. It says if your skin has been asking for a reset, this barrier cream could be the right start. And it's a 20 ml for $19.99, and that is right here. And as a second to last step on your skin care routine, sunscreen should follow. Applying it in the morning, gently massage an even layer into face and down your neck until it's fully absorbed. Then let it work its comfort magic cream. It said to follow with your SPF afterwards. And it says it's a special offer, so I don't know if this is a new product. I've not heard of it, but many of you may have. I don't know much about it, but it sounds very interesting. And this is what the tube looks like. It's Barrier Defense, and Lord knows after I get done with all this, I could use some Barrier Defense, and it is sealed, so I'm going to leave it that way. So that could be something that I could start using, you know, down here in a few months, but on my face and neck, I could probably start using it already. So it's a defensive type. I want to say vitamin C, but I'm not even sure if it's a vitamin C. It just says Dr. Bird C, so not seeing that it has vitamin C in there. It looks like it's got squalene to smooth the skin. It's a K-Beauty product, so I'm sure it's going to work just great. And of course, you probably know you can scan that little code if you want to get a discount. You can get 28% off with code, looks like 40,000 FT. So that was nice. And then the next thing we got was the Teleties, I guess, hair clip. And this ranges from $12.99 to $14.99. And I got mine, I guess, in the white color. And I remember someone saying that this was hard to get off, you know, the little piece of paper there. But obviously you could put your hair up, and I guess when you do it across there, it'd be like a barrette type style. Let's see what it says. Twist your hair up and secure with flexible teeth for a comfortable all-day hold. The flattened design works across a variety of hair textures and lengths. You receive one of many of the different color shades, and of course this one's white. So I don't know, I guess I'll try that out. I mean, technically I usually put a clip in this way, you know, the way I have this one on. So I'm wondering if that goes that way or if they're going to go horizontal with it. So I don't know. But I'll play around with that and see, because I do use hair clips on a regular basis. Okay, I think my next and last item is the commodity Milk Expressive or Juice Expressive. You could have got either one, and it's a $34 value. It's a 10 ml. It says $34 for a 10 ml, and a 5 ml is included in the box. So this is going to be like a little sample size. So I'm not sure if my box has got the value that I thought it had or not. But anyways, which one did I get? Brand Philosophy, doesn't really say. Sense-Based Expressions. Oh, I'm so silly. Right there on front, it's Juice. Oh my goodness. So it is kind of like a deluxe sample size. And let's see what the juice smells like. Oh, it has a nice scent. I like that. I'm surprised. I don't always like commodity or commodity. It says spritz on, of course, your pulse points. And the juice is an expressive, a bright fruit-forward scent, strawberry and raspberry with a playful streak. and I can smell that, and I like that. I think I like that better than the milk. The milk was marshmallow and tonka beans, which, you know, I like marshmallow too. But I like this. This smells really refreshing. So that was good. I really like my whole box. And this is an extra 20% off in the member store, which I don't know. You can only use that if you're a member. And then they just show a few things that you could be getting in the shop. And then they've got this, it's Giving Luxury Edition, and it's called the Luxe Box, I think. Meet the Allure Beauty Box Luxe Edition with prestige picks from Carolina Herrera, Sunday Riley, Angela Caglia, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, and more. This box delivers $602 in Luxe Beauty, and you don't want to miss it for $125. And they kept saying the price was going to go up, but I haven't seen that the price has gone up at all. But this will start shipping on August 18th. And yeah, this was my main purpose for getting back into Allure. They grabbed me with this because just getting the perfume, which I love, Carolina Herrera perfumes, was worth it, because this here would be $150 something just for that one full-size perfume. So they had me at Carolina, I guess you could say, instead of hello. But anyways, I'm looking forward to that, and of course I'll be showing it to you as soon as I get it. Let me know if you have a favorite in these. Do you like this little iPod thing or eyeshadow? Like I said, this almost feels like it's not meant to be permanent, I guess, because it does feel like a little milk carton to me, but the color's very lovely. And I'll probably keep it in this because I don't have one of those kind of palette things. I think it's like a magnet, and you can put your own colors in there and make your own palette. But good grief, I have so many palettes, I don't necessarily need that. But anyways, and I got the Comeback mascara, which I like, and I'll use that. Looking forward to trying this odd looking shaped hair clip. And the Community, oh, it smells good. I really like it. So that's a plus. And of course, the Medicaid 8, always a good brand to get. And of course, this new little Dr. Bread C. So you let me know, what do you think about this month's box? Do you get the box? Did you order the deluxe or the Luxe Box edition that's coming out? Would it be something you'd be interested in? And overall, I really did like this box. So this was worth getting. And I did pay $29.99 for this box, plus shipping, or not shipping, plus tax. So that is my Allure for the month of August. And like I said, I won't be getting September unless for some strange reason I change my mind, and you never know, that could happen. But I don't think I'm going to. I've already got it like on pause. So anyways, let me know what you think. And as for my treatment, yeah, I'm on day 7. And I did have to use the Vaseline. I finally had to break down, and I'm taking Tylenol and ibuprofen to help with the pain and inflammation. And now we just have to let it do its eruption, so to speak. And once it goes through that for another 3 to 7 days, then I will be able to be on the healing end of it and hopefully not having all this discomfort. But I want to thank you all for being here. And if you don't know what I'm going through, I have actinic keratosis, and we're doing like a chemo type cream on my chest. So that's what it is, in case you're new here. And if you are new here, consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell so you'll know my next video, and hit the like button. And with all of that said, and the August Allure box, that's all I have. And as usual, I wish you all a blessed and happy day. Bye-bye.